Alright, everybody, welcome back. Sorry for all the technical difficulties here the last couple of days, but we should be good to go now. And just double check. Yep, there's the screen. It will be working. We're going to load up the game here in a second. Quick look at the civilization draft for both here. For those just joining, this is the last semifinal for the 1400 bracket of Battlegrounds Custom, and it is between Androo and Beck. Here are the civilizations. Androo bans Bulgarians, picked Mongols, but they were sniped. We'll have Mayans, Japanese, Aztecs, Franks, Slavs, Huns, and Tatars. Beck banned Vikings. We'll have Chinese, Britons he picked, but were sniped. Berbers, Lithuanians, Persians, Magyars, Malians, and Ethiopians. Manta in chat saying they have a free win just because he loves them. But nonetheless, we will dive in here in just a second. Additionally, for those who are wondering, the home map selections are for Androo, Lanes, and Mott and Bailey, and for Beck, Shallow, Sandwich, and Dry Lake. But without further ado, we will finally jump in to this set. Hitch may join us, may not sure, haven't got to talk to him, but no worries. Game 1, guys, here we go. Excited to finally cast the semifinal. Sorry for the delay. Beck will be in the red here, and he will be playing with the Berbers. Not a big surprise there. And then we have Androo here with the Slavs. And give me a second. What is going on with my graphics? Everything is screwed up. There we go. Alright, back to where I want it. Androo with the Slavs versus the Becks. Pretty good matchup, really. I mean, Pike siege push with Slavs. Very convincing against Berbers. It's one thing that Berbers do struggle against here, so going to have to be mindful of that. But Beck could also go into Camel Archers, and that would do a pretty decent job as well. But both players going to be getting their scouting in here fairly early around their bases. Not too much to say about their scouting. It looks like we do have Androo headed towards the middle of the map now. Slavs versus Berbers. Slavs obviously have the better economy, and they have a really good unit to deal with the cheap spam. Pikeman's still going to be cheaper, right? Mobility might be a problem, but if we can get him to wall up, might be in good shape. But Beck with Berbers onto wood here, and his opponent also headed in the same direction. Both players fairly evenly matched at this point. They've made it all the way to the semifinal here. Looking forward to seeing this one pan out. And I need to fix one thing, guys, because if not, Kados is going to show up, and he's not going to be happy about my chat box not being up. There we go. Alright, it is working. So if Kados shows up, we did that for him. Alright, llamas coming. Lots of llamas going to be available for Beck here, as he's done a good job getting to the mid a little bit sooner than Androo, or at least found them, was a little bit luckier. Might even find a few more on this side. Can't wait to see if we have players head to the mid. Andrew's base looks pretty comfortable here. He's going to have a very safe stone, gold. This gold will be a little bit exposed, same as the stone, but should not be much of a problem. Beck on the other side will have a safe stone, should have a safe gold here. This stone may be questionable, same as this gold, but nonetheless, players looking to have a fairly nice map to start for both. Would love to see Androo on these tier rather than the berries right off the rip here, but nonetheless, we'll see what we have going on here. Scouting for both, looking very nice at this point. Loom did just come in here for Androo. Beck on the other side, headed forward. We'll be placing a mill in the middle here. But it looks like it will be scouted here from Androo. So he will, assumingly he sees this, and he does, he will know this is going to be vulnerable and it's potentially somewhere to pressure. The llamas, definitely a big advantage here for Beck at the beginning, so very important to see that, especially since he has also gone out to the middle. Keep in mind, the winner of this set will go on to face Scamaz in a best of 7 finale, which means you will get to see pretty much every map. We have 11 maps in this pool, so Mill gonna be going out here for Androo, also bringing in a boar nice and early here from the mid, so definitely thinking about getting that extra food in with Slavs, not going to be going into farming too quickly. Scout did see the lumber camp back here as well. Good garrison. Boar comes in safe from the middle. Feudal Age on its way for Beck. It's going to be a 21 pop and up build. And honestly, I think it's a good position to be in. He's going to be up pretty early. We'll need to see a barracks come down here. There it is. Wonderful. Barracks, a mill, or a house. Looks like he will go for scouts. Fuel age not too far behind for Androo. Looks like he went for a 23 pop up. So he will have a little bit of a villager lead, but scouts could get over here early and do some damage. Walls will start to come up here for Androo now, but scouts should definitely be headed over in that direction before he gets that up. So something to keep an eye on. But ooh, barracks in the middle here for Androo. So he's elected to defend this with spearmen, and he's just going to try to wall up his base here. So I like the position. I like whenever players use this barracks forward, especially if you have a reasonably safe economy, but we'll see if he gets the walls up in time. 2 villagers will go out stable on its way up. Berber stable, and now Androo going to go for the massive walls here, bringing the scout home. We'll probably just produce a spear or 2. And so he's going to try to wall all of this in here. I'm not really sure I agree with that. Would have loved to have just seen this straight back, but he is going to try to get this gold in here, which is nice. He will also be dropping another building here in a second, it looks like. Yep, stable going to be down for our Slav player as well. He does know this is open, or at least I think he's checking, so he should wall this up pretty nicely. Vil, kind of at low HP, but not the big deal that you might think it is. Spear is going to come in here, and now the scout is going to have to run. Second scout on its way. Spearman already out though, so these vills in the middle should be relatively safe. Androo needs to get these walls up as quickly as possible. Nice exchanges here in the middle for Beck, as actually for Androo. Beck will have the advantage here shortly though. But not as much as you might think, just a couple spearmen here fighting each other. It's not the end of the world by any means. Walls, 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 more walls. Oh, there's a hole here. There's definitely a hole here for Androo. Don't think he sees that. And he's yet to finish those walls. So these scouts coming forward will likely... There's a hole here too. Oh man. 2 holes on this side, wide open on this side. Scouts will be in, and Androo is in a bit of trouble now. He has 4 spearmen forward. We'll be sending those back home. We'll lose 1 villager in the process. Wood line completely wide open. Walls with houses trying to be forced down here. Oh, there's a hole right here. Fighting with Vil, sending the scouts back, sending the spears back. Gonna have to play defensive, but with Slav Eco, you gotta think that just a couple Vils isn't gonna be a huge matter right now, but that was a lot of idle time, unfortunately. Yeah, and they're still just going to be harassed here. Spearman will be here now, though. This Ville may be in a little bit of trouble. These Villes out front here still alive. Spearman would be nice to have those harassing that, but... Oh, he tried to quick wall this, but not really going to be doing the job there. Will keep the Ville alive. Needs to block, like he did block that one. There's another hole here he needs to take care of. But all in all, only losing a couple villagers, not the end of the world here. Slav eco should run away pretty nicely here. Nice eco back home for Beck, though. He's on quite a few farms compared to Androo, so going to need to take care of that soon. Nice little walls here for Beck as well. Still in the middle for both, and there's plenty of spears here to defend this, and if Beck's not careful, he could lose a lot. It's only 3 vills forward. Walls are starting to come up here. He's still open, though. Vil almost walked to the other side. He should see this. He's going to get a house down. Alright, so that will be closed. I think this is still open, though, on this side, though. Spearman will have to come back to defend. Nice active motion with these scouts. They've been everywhere. They've seen the world. He's doing a great job keeping things active. Would love to see these forward, though, and try to deal with this, but... Spearmen have been split up, and if this is on patrol, we might get lucky. Not so much. Castle Age timing is going to be important. As we can see, Andrew's economy is pretty far away at the moment. Beck should be clicking here shortly. Will need to get some gold, though, so... Is getting the walls up. We'll have a blacksmith at home. Will definitely be up before his opponent at this point. Actually sending the vills back home. So, good internet today, apparently. Walls all the way up here at home, and Beck should be clicking up here anytime, just needs the gold. Got not quite enough yet, so it's giving Androo a little bit more time to stabilize, and Androo will not be too far behind with his Slav farms. Wheelbarrow will come in, and then he'll be clicking up before too long. Yeah, it is an awkward mining camp, but not the end of the world by any means. 18 farms. I wish I had capture age so I could actually click these all the time. 19. So 19 Slav, or 18 Slav farms against just the 19 Berber ones. Not the end of the world. Slavs can definitely dominate with Pike Siege. And I think that is what we should see, honestly. And Androo can put a second TC down over here. Could even put one down right here for a third and be fine until he can get enough numbers to push out. This must not be a hole. There is another tree here. Okay. Castle Age coming in for both now. Again, not bad. Will be 3 stable production here. Bloodlines and Scale Barding Armor is on its way in for Beck. Androo on the opposite side. Salesville's in the middle. It's gotten quite a lot of res out of that. Very nice. And Slav Farm's really going to be doing a great job here. No question. I love how these scouts have been spread out as well for Beck. He's doing a very good job of controlling things here. Castle Age is in. Not too far behind here is Beck. And it looks like he's going to get a few walls up here to try to help save himself. We do have gold mining in as well. We'll have the scale mail armor. So it will be pikemen for sure. Berbers do have fully upgraded champions. They are a fine civ when it comes to champion line. One of the few. Very nice forward town center with all this control on the map, getting out to this gold, which is really the closest gold to him here. And Androo going to go over here to this gold, so thinking about the gold in the middle here. Looks like this might be spotted here, but yeah, that will live. Oh, knights coming forward at the right time here, but luckily that was already being built. Knights not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage here with all this pikemen or spearmen, and these spears will do a fine job here even against the knights at the moment. Quite a few spearmen on the field, soon to be pikemen. So Androo definitely knows what he's going for here, and taking really, really good exchanges against knights with spearmen. Really, best you can ask for here. Soon to be pikemen as well. So pikemen will be able to do something. Oh, the knights are in though. Oh no, there's. I don't know. Is this a hole? Oh, that hurts. 3, 4 villagers down already. Androo was already behind by a few vills. Town center coming in over here. Monastery already down. So monk, pike, and then hopefully ram. We'll have chainmail armor coming in here very soon as well. These knights probably won't get much more accomplished. May find a vill or two on a wood line somewhere though. Looks like these knights aren't going to find much if they just stop, but Relic already brought in very nicely here for Androo, so he's going to try to get somewhat of a better position, as these knights will be a problem though. This mobility is going to start to come in here. Squire is going to be coming in as well. Yeah, you're never going to repair that with one vill for very long. Pikemen need to be coming home here. Oh, this is going to be a massacre. It's going to be a massacre. There's not enough pikemen to be able to be everywhere right now. He's are not attacking though, so he's kind of got lucky there, but for how long? Pikemen are needed everywhere throughout the economy here. Beck is pulling very far ahead with the villager lead. Unfortunately, standing ground it looks like. Again, not the greatest thing in the world. But still alive, still in it, and if there's not a hole here, he might be in a pretty good position, as these knights should all go down here pretty shortly. Now, these are all going to go down. Pikeman on the front. One knight survives. Problem now is just so far behind on the economy here. And forward siege workshop coming out as well. Probably going to be Scorpion. Knight in the back is going to be converted if it's not noticed. Deleted! Oh, and Beck even sees it. Beck in a very promising position now, as he's up by 14 villagers. Still alive here though, and it's not the end of the world just yet, but the military numbers will start to get uglier and uglier here. And 2 monks have already gone down. Looks like a third will go down as well. Didn't even get a knight for that exchange, unfortunately. So, Slav economy, is it going to be able to pull through here? A lot of knights, 9 knights here attacking the barracks and the mill. Not many of them left. Hey, Das Ratwinkle, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you.
It doesn't look good for Beck here, but this is where Berber should be winning, right? They should be ahead right now. I think Slavs get the advantage the longer this goes, so you just have to hold out. You have plenty of res at home.
Yeah, and I mean, as long as he's not being pushed with siege, he can still fight with Pike Monk, and he can do fine. Slav economy with the farms can be insane, so going to be very important to see if he can hold out long term. And a lot of these knights in this group here of 9 are very low HP.
Ooh, aggressive castle. No reason this shouldn't go up though.
Yeah, would have liked it to be just a tile or 2 closer, to be honest, but we'll range the town center nonetheless.
No, that's the problem with pikes here, is you're never going to be able to deny this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for stopping by, Das Raffengal. Appreciate it, man. I see cavalry upgrades coming in here for Androo, so he's thinking about switching into knights himself, actually. Oh no. Another monastery. This feels very awkward now. He needs his gold too. His gold at home, he's going to be running out of one of his 3 tiles. And that's really the only gold he has access to. There's another 2 tile in the north of the middle of the map here, but redemption tech coming in as well. 105. I mean, he's in a rough position, but I mean, like Hitch said, the longer this goes on, the better position that you have to feel for Slavs here. Redemption coming in is an expensive tech. Feel like it probably wasn't the greatest tech here, especially he's just going to kill the siege. Anyway, Sanctity also coming in, so it will be a very, very big monk pike push with some knights, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, having the monk to just pick off the siege here could do a lot to buy that time we're talking about.
Yeah, nice conversion coming in there as well. Would like to see him snipe the scorpions, but he actually converts both scorpions, interestingly enough.
Nice.
Did get a kill with one of them as well on a knight. Even more wonderful. So the really interesting thing about the composition that we're seeing from Androo right now is, though he has been taking a lot of gold, he has 1,100 gold stored up. Oh no, he's got a trade cog. Or trade cart.
Yeah, sure. Fuck, hope he doesn't have a trade cog. That's a
Trade
big bug in the map.
trade cart. I think keeping this town center up is honestly not really worthwhile.
I mean, but maybe it plays into that whole thing of buying time. You're spending wood, right? He's not worried about running out of wood, so spend the wood. That said, though, he has run out of wood, so it's not going to happen anyway.
Yeah, I mean Beck's resources are getting pretty good, but he has been producing quite a bit here. The trade cart has jettisoned out and is headed forward. Looks like the knights will finally head towards the economy again, and that could be a very interesting position here if it's gone unnoticed.
And that's the weakness of this, Pike Monk. It's mobility, and palisade walls are not going to keep these knights out for long.
Yeah, and even with the
Reaction.
pikemen coming in, it's not going to be pretty.
Stonewall behind, though, could be just enough to buy time. Oh,
Yeah.
but there's a hole. Oh, no, not yet. He's blocked the hole. Potential hole.
Wow. Crucial time to put these walls in here. Stonegate up behind. Pikes are going to chase it away.
Yeah, but you don't want to be playing that game all day long in Andrew's position. You need to be able to go forward, not just sit back.
Absolutely. Imperial Age on its way for Beck as well, so going to be getting even better units on the field shortly. Do you think at any point in time we see a tech switch into Berber champion line?
I really think Beck wants to finish this before it gets to that point.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps trying to take this town center out, and if he does it, there's a lot of vills here that are exposed. 15 vills here, going to have to run.
Yeah, so it's going to make an already large 20-vil lead much larger here. If they go down, but they're not, you got to run from the monks, and that's a lot of monks.
Yeah, he's done a really good job managing those monks too. He's gotten quite a few conversions here that have really done nicely for him. How many rams does Androo have here? He has 4 rams, a 5th being created right now. Imperial Age is about to be hit in. Food economy is just terrible for Androo though. Only 15 on food right now.
Yeah, I mean, and you're throwing away your big bonus of Slavs with that.
Yeah, Beck has 54 on food in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, 25 vil lead. You're not where you want to be as Slavs here. I don't know what this ram push gets you. I mean, that castle. You don't need that gold desperately right now. You have gold at home still.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be desperation time here as this push comes in. Cavalier on its way, and these rams aren't gonna last too long. He may take out the castle, but as soon as Cavalier comes in, Castle Age unit versus Imperial Age unit's never gonna last that long. Light Cav doing a really nice flank here, coming in for all these monks right now as well.
Yep, and they're going to run under the castle.
The
But
castle's not
the
firing.
castle's going to go down though because the knights ran from the pikes, the knights ran from the monks. There are enough pikes here to protect the monks, and overall that went really well for Andrew. But where do you go from here?
Well, he
How
has
much wood
clicked
and gold?
Imperial Age, so
Sure, but how far behind are you with Cavalier that are going to be coming towards your base? You have all these rams. What good are they to you now?
very true. Very true. I mean, he's about to have a lot of dead vills with this Cavalier mass if it gets in.
I mean, maybe we'll see some amazing big
Nope.
wallet again.
Not this
Nope.
time. They fail. Cavalier are in. He is attacking the town center. He definitely wants to end this. Beck feeling very ahead.
I mean, I like that, but 36 pikes is not something to just let attack your Cavalier. The
Yeah,
monks not being microed to the way you want them. Now they are spreading out a little bit.
yeah. Conversion came in. A lot of Cavalier went down. Some more quick wall attempts. Oh, there's Cavalier on the other side too that just got in. So, yeah, there's not much you can do at this point. I think this is getting worse and worse now. It was looking kind of promising if he could have kept these out like he did previously. Interesting though, Beck backing away. Does not wish to fight this.
We've seen a lot of players go with this. Either whether they fall behind or it's a strategy from the start where you're kind of doing this defensive. I'm trying to win the long game thing on Battlegrounds. Why isn't it worth just preemptively stonewalling if this is your strategy? If you're like, I'm going pike, I'm stalling this game out.
Yeah,
Shouldn't you preemptively stonewall then?
I feel like it's a good option.
Because
But
if there were stonewalls up already, this wouldn't have gone like this.
yeah, yeah, and obviously his economy would be in much better numbers here. The Cavalier will eventually be able to tank a lot of villagers soon because the military numbers are growing for Beck, and he's spreading them out everywhere. So pikemen
You know
won't be able to
the real
catch up.
problem is Andrew got to imp. What did he get him? What tech did he click? None. No
Just
help.
Cavalier.
No.
Oh,
For
you mean
Andrew.
yeah. I forgot he went to imp. Um, yeah, the trade cog was nice. It's sitting right under the town center here for Beck. But no, I feel like you're right. The stonewalling, the preemptive stonewalling, was probably a good move there. If he would have kept all of that out of his economy, he would have had 80 vills at this point. He had the military number.
Oh, the trade cart went to Beck's base. He's sitting under his
Yeah,
TC.
yeah, it's been sitting there for a long time,
Oh, I
actually.
didn't notice that. That's great.
Yeah, but ultimately Beck does a great job keeping his opponent moving with the military, and he sent light cavs to one side, cavalier to the other, and breaks in, and ultimately nothing left for Androo to do there.
I mean, I really just came down to the Vil lead and the better economy. A lot more efficient for Beck. Uh, after he got that lead early on, right?
Yeah, I mean not really much to see in the statistics, guys. It's all pretty cut and dry there, but GG's. Let's load up game number 2, shall we? And if anyone is wondering if you missed it or just got here, here is the Civ draft. This is what we have here. So Androo losing with Slavs, Beck winning with Berbers. This is what's left for both of them, and we'll be going into game number 2, which is going to be on Mott and Bailey.
This is a real nice update came in for cap trades. Cap trades, some real fun stuff here, Juicy. You're missing out.
Yes, thank you. Capture Rage kills my computer and my stream, but let's rub it in. Anyways,
Well,
game
they,
number
they they said
2.
they fixed it.
I
We should just
listen.
try for the
My
finals.
internet has been
What's the worst could
terrible. I've had so many issues. We're rolling with the standard
happen?
viewing options. Game 2, I'm at
uh,
5 seconds. Hitch, are you ready?
I am ready.
3, 2, 1, go. Mott and Bailey, Hitch, introduce your baby.
Mott and Bailey. Uh, you have your base starting up on a hill, but all you have up there is a little bit of food, a little bit of space, and a little bit of wood. You have palisade walls though in this lower bare area of your base where you have gold, you have stone, extra berries, extra hunt. You've got buildings started, two houses. You've got a mill already, a mining camp. So you're really set up for a quick start. And you feel safe with these palisade walls. But anyone who's played this game, played this map at this point, I think, with the exception of Exorcist, would agree you are not nearly as safe as you feel like with these palisades.
Yeah, this has been a hidden gem in this tournament. Like, people have been playing it in so many different ways, and we've seen so many things work and so many things fail. You know, we give you a lot of stuff in this map. Trade Workshop does nothing, by the way, in case you are new to us here, but it is just there for aesthetically pleasing things. But we've seen fast castles into dead. We have seen 5 TC booms into full-on siege infantry pushes. We have seen everything, including Koreans not putting towers down. Like, it's been an absolute messy map. But with Tatars against Lithuanians, what do you think we're going to see here?
The Tatars and Lithuanians. Well, I mean, we look at it, there are actually 5 relics on the map. So late game, Lithuanians have that flexibility. The Tatars is still a civ I just don't have a solid feel for. It's just, they don't really fit my playstyle. How do you feel they stack up against Lithuanians?
Whew, I think it's a terrible matchup. I think Tatars will struggle terribly against Lithuanians. Infantry
Yeah,
is garbage for Tatars. One of the worst, if not, it's the second worst infantry in the game. I think Turks are the only ones that have worse infantry.
yeah. Then, as an aside here, can you click on the trade workshop there, Juicy?
Yes.
Isn't that a nice, pleasant sound? That's what chat says. It doesn't do nothing. It makes a nice sound.
I mean, which one?
The trade workshop.
Which one makes a better sound?
Oh, do they
They're the
make
same.
different sounds?
Damn it.
That would be really impressive.
No, they're the
Really
same. But
high level strategies there.
nonetheless, Hitch likes his aesthetically pleasing buildings. But no, so this map, I love this map. I think Tatars could still give it to the Lithuanians early here if they go for like an all-in super aggressive strategy. But I think the later this game goes, the much better position Lithuanians are in. No question. We have better trash, faster moving skirmishers, the relic bonus on itself, additionally starting with additional food. I mean, the Lithuanians are stacked, and Tatars do get free thumb ring, free Parthenian tactics. You know, lots of good things going for them. I just feel like their matchup here isn't ideal.
Yeah, well, I mean, it really comes down to how does the Lithuanian player build it, or play it. If you think they've got such a significant advantage, you know, what's the right strategy? So if you,
I don't know. I don't know what you do here. I mean, you're going up against Tatars, so I feel like you just go Knights and you try to get as many relics as you can. Even against CA, you just add in Skirm, and with the faster moving Skirm and the better trash units here, I think
Okay.
Lithuanians will take it.
So that sets you up for the next question. So if your Tatars playing against that, how do you anticipate that? What do you do?
All in, feudal.
All right.
I'm waiting for it. Someone's gonna do all in feudal, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. And on this map, I feel like it could be devastating.
Well, we do have Androo going up first here, um, by maybe 2 vills, so or
Hmm
2 vil worth of time.
Yep, and Beck is getting loom, and then he will be up as well. He's also sitting at 700 food already, so yep, there we go. I'm gonna say if he's not clicking up, this is definitely a weird fast castle build. I love that Beck has come out here to the mid to get the additional hunt, same as Andrew. Definitely something to take advantage of when you get a free mill placed on those resources right at the beginning. Another point I'd love to point out, because Andrew's the first person that I've seen do this, he did not build his houses at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it saves you a little bit of time, a little bit of wood. It's a little bit more efficient. I mean, and it actually shows perhaps in that Andrew's villager is 2% more efficient according to capture age so far throughout this game.
Yeah, I mean, and the feudal time was like 9:32 compared to what's going to be like 10:20, so it's pretty good timing right there to get up faster. Now, that said, we'll see what happens here, because Beck, honestly, if he gets a little gold, which he did just shift over to, he could potentially click castle here very soon. So, could just be a straight FC from him. He does have the barracks down, but scouts coming out here for Andrew in a moment.
And what does an all-in feudal do at this point if it is a well-executed FC? I mean, market going up, he could sell some stone and be up immediately. Sell some wood and be up if he wants. By the time these buildings are done.
Yeah. Scout is forward, will attack the wall immediately. Scout for Beck coming over will try to distract that. It is actually 3 scouts out for Tatars. A nice hill bonus here in effect for these scouts, which is nice. That's one beautiful thing for Tatars on this map, but it's not
Right,
a
but
very hilly map.
yeah, but Castle's coming in. Well, it's a hilly map, but in a defensive way, right? Like
Yep.
you don't want to be relying on that bonus. You're in a bad position at that point. But Castle Age coming in, um, I I don't know. I don't know that scouts are the way to go if you're trying to do this in feudal. I think like won't men at arms be better at getting in men at arms than archers?
Yeah, absolutely.
So by the time these scouts get in, which they won't, because now there's spearmen to scare them away. He's going to be up to feudal, and there'll be knights.
Yeah,
So I don't think scouts work on this map.
yeah, and we're looking at a big villa deficit, but that's only because of the quick castle age coming in here. So it's going to be very important for this economy for Andrew to be in really good shape, which he built a new mining camp, by the way. Didn't like the one we gave him. um, can't really argue with that one there. But nonetheless, Castle Age will be in here shortly, and Andrew sitting at, what, 550 food, 120 gold.
I just think this becomes very uncomfortable for our guitar player very quickly. I mean, he's not accomplished anything with these scouts. Lithuanian's going to be able to drop some TCs on the golds down here, on the woods down here, and
Yeah,
amass
he'll
some
be safe.
knights.
Be safe at home. We'll be able to grab some relics. Should be in a good position. Wheelbarrow coming in before the click to Castle Age here for Andrew as well. So Beck immediately dropping stable, has 3 spears out to defend as well. Yeah, and Andrew's still not going to be quite there with his economy, so these knights will
Ooh,
be able to mess.
look at this hunting for Beck.
It's not the prettiest hunting in the world, but I mean, I don't know. I don't hate it. No loom either for Andrew yet, so he went extreme risks to try to get up early to get in with those scouts. Still
And
producing scouts at this time too.
and that's painful because this is just. I mean, maybe on the optimistic side, maybe he's just thinking, yeah, look, he's camping relics.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
can
two
click
relics
up,
on the bottom camped. He's got
but he
the
needs a
relic on
building.
top camped.
He doesn't have a
Yeah,
second building. Archery range
but
coming up from behind.
you can. I mean, there's not even a monster from the Lithuanian player, so to put all this food this early into defending these relics seems inefficient.
Yep. And knights and spears will be breaking in here very soon. Castle Age is on its way in. This Ville is going to try to get over here and build a house, but oh, maybe not. Thought he was going to
Yeah,
try to deny the knight getting in.
oh wow, look at that.
Going to try to wall it out from behind, but there is going to be a hole here.
Yeah, you kind of wondering what Beck is doing with this fast castle.
Booming.
TC's yeah, but I mean TC's only first TC's only now coming up. I mean,
Yeah.
it just like he made one night and he made one TC quite late. Like it just didn't feel worthwhile. Like he didn't maybe it just wasn't executed very well.
I think there's too few on food. Thought he had a little bit more food income. This knight still trying to do damage. The pikes are in as well. Villager let him in the gate, so at least another Ville will go down.
Look at that, trying to lead him out the gate though.
Yeah, nice
Eh,
play, but not going to work out, unfortunately. And back home, the farm numbers are really starting to come down for Beck, and I think he's just going to keep booming. And this will be Cav Archers coming up here for Androo at the moment.
and we talked about if you feel like the Lithuanians have a big advantage here, maybe that's just kind of I just feel like half-hearted FC from Beck gives Andrew an opportunity that he needs. I mean, it wasn't a full-on boom. It wasn't full-on nice. He tried to do both and didn't do either very well.
Yeah,
He
it's
does
very
have
awkward.
only an 8 lead despite being in castle that early.
Yeah, it feels very awkward here. Beck not having a ton of resources either at the moment, struggling to produce, is housed. Andrew has tons of food here. I think he should make his own knights here to supplement this, but he's going to go 2 archery range cav archers, which I love cav archers, but I feel like with all this food, seems a little rough. Don't worry, Andrew. He will never be back.
I don't know why you don't want to be popular.
You're hilarious. Knights still doing damage here. Andrew in trouble as they get in here. That's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, but ultimately these knights don't have any upgrades, so
Which
they're
also
not going to
begs the
last too
question
long.
as to why Beck did an FC here and is producing out of just one stable.
Yeah, well, and that's what I've been saying like this whole time, right? Like, what was the point? He didn't go up to get fast monks to get relics. He didn't go up to get a bunch of knights out quickly. He didn't go up to get 2 TCs and boom quickly. He tried to do all three, and he hasn't done any of them well.
Yeah, he will have one relic in soon. Second relic should be coming in sometime there shortly after. He does have another monk on the field. Tatar, Cav Archer, Camel seems to be the play. Another town center going to go down here for Andrew. So he's definitely still guarding Relic in the south.
Yeah, and Beck needs to get his knights. They're out of position, and he's going to lose. He's going to lose a monk because his knights are out of position.
Yeah, and that's going to be a really nice pickoff.
And the same thing on the other side is a monk's going out for a relic, and there's going to be military that didn't deny it. Ooh, that's a interesting TC for Androo.
The one on the south outside of his walls. No
Yeah,
protection. Not a fan.
yeah. One monk goes down. Second monk about to go down here. Oh, maybe yeah. Second monk's going to go down in another minute. Beck really not impressing with how he's managed Castle Age.
Yeah, he does have quite the villager lead now, so I think his economy was just a little bit stretched with what he was doing, and he looks like he is starting to fix those issues. Also, Beck been housed a ton. Hasn't been helping him out either.
He has been. That's accurate. But here we go. Another. Oh, actually, Beck's getting on the ball there. He spotted the scout on the northern relic, so he saved a monk there.
Yeah,
But
definitely nice position for himself here.
this
No
TC,
ballistics either, forget.
yeah, this TC is going to go up, no problem, no opposition. So there'll be at least one relic denied to the Lithuanian player.
Yep.
As a second monk goes down in the south, this one's like, what do you do? Come on, Beck.
Yeah, I mean, Androo doing a good job of trying to keep that under control, and he needs to buy himself that kind of time to get this boom up.
He, it's yeah, it's worth saying here. There's only been one relic in for Beck, and Andrew's been doing a great job here, controlling Castle Age.
Yeah, from the position that he was in to where he's at right now, it's looking pretty nice. Cav Archer numbers up to, what is this, 7, 8, 9, 10, but they're not all together right now. 3 town centers for both. I mean, it's not a terrible position to be in by any means. I feel like the Castle Age didn't do what we were hoping for back here.
Yeah, Andrew, I don't think that that's a bad TC at all. I was a little concerned because there were knights in the area and I didn't see your military. But I think it's very good to get out here and secure some wood in your situation. So
No, I love it. I think it's the first time I've seen one go up there early.
yeah, I was just a little worried about the military situation. So
Yeah, I
the
think it's
the boom though is just getting away for Beck. Like we can he hasn't gotten these relics. He's thrown away a lot of gold trying. His military hasn't been where we want it to be, but 42 on food with a 30,
yeah,
almost 30 villager lead.
gonna have 14 knights as well compared to just
Yeah, and then these knights do have all their armor now. So these it'll take a act of God for these archers to kill these knights. But what does it matter if you just have a so you can get in?
yeah. I think he's trying to dive here, and unfortunately, Beck is attacking a spot where he's already attacked, so he's gonna. Okay, there he goes through. So the Cav Archer numbers will come back. Cav Archer numbers starting to get up there, but until you have about 30 Cav Archers, not really gonna be a great position here. Beck has finally got everything situated here with this boom, I think, and he's starting to switch onto stone now. He does not have another relic in yet, but ultimately sitting in a fine position. University finally coming down for Androo, so we'll see ballistics coming in shortly. At what point do you feel like Androo is in trouble here without adding? Oh, he's adding camels now, so he will have a meat
And
shield.
oh, this is the only issue with that is just 20 on food. He's just so far behind on fills. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously in Beck's case, you would have wanted to get a couple of these relics to get your lead, but I think when Beck decides to, he'll be able to go to him pretty quickly, food wise.
Yeah, Androo now the one being housed quite a bit. Ballistics is on its way in. Cav Archer numbers up to 22 right now, so definitely enjoying seeing that up there. Knights are looping all the way around here in the south, so should be enough spots for these villas to pop in this town center.
Yeah, but I mean, 22 knights might be able to just kill the town center and kill all the vills. So I hate that he has all of the knights attacking. A couple of them could be killing vills right now.
Yeah, town center should go down here too. Vills are all out. A lot of vills here gonna go down. Oh, actually no, he's gonna run. I
And
think
that's
you
and
dive on those vills.
I think he should have already killed the vills. Is the issue, right? Like you
At
took out the
least a few of them.
TC, but if you had even just had one knight attacking vills,
Yeah,
while you attack the TC, it's but look, knight's gonna come in straight through Andrew's base. So
there shouldn't be a hole there though. So, Cav Archer Micro not great here though. Gonna lose a lot. Camels at home, not nearly enough upgrades to defend this at home either at the moment. Needs way more camels. Chain barding is trying to be researched right now.
yeah, gold will be exposed here to the knights that ran through the gate.
More knights are in too. It's looking to be a very difficult storm, and this is a perfect castle coming in from Beck. I love it. It's on a hill. It's in between the middle of the bases here. Will be difficult to deal with that. Camels numbers starting to increase here though. So military numbers not looking bad here for Androo if we can keep hitting and running with these cav archers. But we should soon see the imp click from Beck, I believe. Yeah, he has the resources for it now. He's just yet to click up with everything going on. Why did he stop trying to get relics? That's a good question. I do not know. He definitely should be trying to get them. Send your knights to him and try to bring those in here. Camel's gonna clean up what knights are in the base here soon. Soon this castle will be discovered as well. So Androo struggling to keep up with all the raids at the same time here, honestly.
To 120 plus vills, he's in at a point where he can full on commit to military and to getting up. And I think he really should be thinking about that at this point. I mean, he's got 30 knights on the field. You don't want to ease up on production too much, but you need something to give you more of an edge, right? Maybe go for the relics again now that you have a strong military. Maybe get the tech advantage, right?
Yeah, I mean he is. How many relics does he have now? Is it still just one? Yep, still
One.
just one. Cav archers, camels, all running back home. Gonna try to deal with this mess here, and then the knights will attack the town center here in the south yet again. So this will be a much more favorable fight in the base here for Androo. And yeah, I think Beck does the wise thing and tries to get out of there with as many of his units as he can.
Yeah, but he did a good job pulling all the military away as he's getting lots of fill kills here.
Yep, and again, taking down this TC is his top priority right now. Another monk does go down on the North Relic. Nice
God
positioning
damn
for
it!
the...
You have send one fucking knight, man. How many? That's like the third fucking monk he's lost that way. You
Yep,
know he's doing it.
yep. Town Center will go down here, and a lot of ills should die this time.
This is a case I'd say have most of the knights run away, but leave 4 or so to attack the vills. And good, that's exactly what he's doing here. Perfect.
Yep, and Beck moving out across the center will have a town center with some more stables here, as he's already in Imperial Age. Androo getting closer, but has to maintain production here to survive, so it's going to be hard for him to get up.
Yeah, and just the res is tells the tale. There's 3,000 food, 1,000 gold for Beck. I mean, he's got Cavalier coming in. He isn't producing knights right now though. He should be. He has 5 stables. He should definitely be getting the knight numbers up for when Cavalier comes in to take advantage of this tech uh,
Yep,
lead he's going to have.
Androo still producing, can't really get up on his own right now. So he only has one villager on gold. He has a ton of idols behind this, 38, 39 idols. I don't think there's a way that Beck loses this one at this point.
I mean, there is a way, and that's if he doesn't produce shit here. Still no production as his military is trapped and all gonna die. Beck is gonna be completely without military in any moment.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the economy for Beck is majorly good. 49 on gold, 49 on food, 23 on wood, and he has a whole 12 military on the field.
Exactly. I mean, that's just a lot of villagers to
Paladin.
die.
He's waiting for Paladin.
But why wait for Paladin? Why you can make knights even if you want to go Paladin, which I don't think you should go Paladin here.
Yeah.
But even if you are going Paladin here, you can still make knights while you're waiting.
No, I absolutely
Now,
agree. Paladin is coming in though. He's finally started producing. He was just waiting for the res for Paladin, I guess, which I don't think was really necessary. I'd rather see Trebs in the field and Skirms in the field, which he is preparing. He's getting elite Skirm now. He also got light cav upgrade, which doesn't seem relative at this point in time.
maybe just trying to think ahead. I mean, he should be good on gold. He's got 2 gold secured in the middle. Plus, he still has gold at home left. And he should have no problem securing the gold on the bottom of the map if he needs it.
Cavalier finally head to the north relic to take care of that TC or that scout. Monk is being produced, headed in that direction, no doubt. But the problem now is Androo has to move out for wood. There's not a whole lot of wood left in his base, so before long he will be in a pretty rough position as he'll chop through.
Yeah, a real problem for Beck is he hasn't actually scouted that relic close to his base on the south side of his base.
Really.
Yeah, this is a map where I think auto scout very helpful, especially if you want relics.
Yeah, he should be able to secure 2 more relics though, and then he'll have +7 attack, which will be very nice for him.
Germs are starting to mass as well,
Yeah,
but not
Infuriate on its
many
way.
upgrades in there yet. See, and this is I don't want to see another situation. Hussar being produced. I don't want to see another situation where Beck has this big tech advantage. He gets up first and he doesn't do anything with it. And we're sitting here. He's researched Paladin. He didn't produce while it was coming though, or while he was waiting to get the res for it or whatever. So he's got this huge tech advantage right now. And what's he going to do? He's going to drop another castle on the front.
And he's actually producing Hussar over Paladin right now. He has
He's got the
plenty
gold.
of
He's got the
res,
gold.
so castle will be
And
denied here though for
yeah, honestly,
Androo.
like, does he even have enough Paladin to stop this? He can't. I mean,
Oh,
the skirms will be there, and they'll probably scare him away. But like,
what
this is
skirms?
just not what.
He's
What are you
pop
talking about?
capped. He has no skirms.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you blind?
His oh, there they are. Jeez, yes, I'm blind, but I didn't see them. I only saw the 5 by the range, so. Yeah, now this is the composition that Tatars will have a very difficult time dealing with as Hussar raids come in on the north. Lots of villas going to go down here.
Yeah, I mean, such a huge eco lead. It's still incredibly hard for Beck to lose from this position. I just really wish he could have been a little more efficient, especially early imp.
Yeah, I mean, he's overboomed a lot. He had to delete some vills for sure there. And it's just going to be full out trash war right now. Which
Yeah, he does
honestly,
have a paladin queued up. It just I would have rather had 60 paladin, 60 cavalier over 15 paladin though.
yep. Heavy CA upgrade is in, but how long can Androo actually sustain it when he has next to no resources remaining in his bank? And I mean, honestly, skirmishers without all their upgrades still gonna trade so well against these CA.
Yeah, I mean, definitely need to get the light cav line in. Um, if you're in Andrew's position, but he just doesn't have the eco for it.
Yep. A very
It
good
but
forward castle's coming in from Beck as well.
if Andrew had the food eco, the farms for light calf to take care of these skirms and provide a meat shield to these calf archers, it'd be a different game.
Yep. GG comes in. Beck will take game two. Uh, bit of an overboom. Feel like he definitely could have ended that a little sooner. Been a little bit more efficient getting those relics, but will take the game nonetheless.
GG. I think Andrew did a great job there trying to find that the hole, but he just wasn't able to fully exploit the openings that were made for him.
Yep, absolutely. So we will go to Andrew's final home map next, which will be lanes. Manta wants to see post imports. You know, of all the maps that I would have expected to go post imp, Mod and Bailey was not one of them, honestly.
I mean, Manta, if you want to see post imp, you just need to join the next bracket and give us some post imp games.
Speaking of the next bracket, it's too late to join it. It is already released, folks. 650 bracket is live. Should have games for that very soon.
Too soon.
Too soon. Not possible. I am at 5 seconds. Game number 3. Andrew's tournament hopes come down to his final home map here on lanes.
I'm ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go. All right. Aztecs for Andrew against Chinese for Beck. Going to be a very interesting matchup here. Chinese, definitely a very good civ, starting with the additional vills here. Has the boar nice and close. I mean, Aztecs also going to be really good though, and they will have to battle this one out. I mean, what do you think of this matchup here?
It's a great matchup for this map, isn't it? Like, I think both civs really have an opportunity to shine on lanes, and both have opportunity to shine against each other in lanes. So it's just really going to come down to that late Dark Age, early feudal aggression that we've seen so much on this map. I'd say 9 out of 10 games are decided in feudal. Even if they don't end in feudal, they're decided there. Whether it's men at arms, militia, or archers.
Yeah, and I'm not really surprised not to see a lame attempt, but against Chinese, laming is so effective, and these boars are pretty in a pretty rough position here for Beck. So getting away with a lame here is definitely favorable for Andrew at this point. But
Yeah,
he
but
has
he's not.
elected not to go that route.
He's not there yet. I mean, he could still do it. He's going to find all of his sheep now, so he might make the choice to loop around for it now.
Yeah, both players' maps pretty good, but their golds kind of exposed here. For both players, 2 golds forward, 1 gold back behind. Stone, not great for Beck either, but
Yeah,
Andrew has both stones. Very safe.
yeah. At first glance, I wanted to say that Andrew's map is nice, more easily walled up, but it's only easily walled up if you're walling out your own gold. So oh, yeah, very interesting. Both players very balanced. Gen, I think it'll make for a good game.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be very interesting to see, and I would expect to see walls. I think both these civs will want to try to wall up and prevent any early aggression, try to get into late game here.
So rather than seeing laming, I was gonna say we're going to see the classic idle scout by the TC, but now he's going forward again.
Yeah, he did finish pushing a deer in there as the boar was coming in, so just lost track of it for a second, bringing it back.
But what seconds matter in Dutch,
Absolutely.
and but he's just scouting more. It looks like it might even be auto scout. I don't know, but the second board is going to come in for Beck, so no lames for the lamers out there.
Yeah, and I don't know, did Andrew scout this second boar? Yeah, he has seen that boar, so he knows it's over there at least.
He hasn't scouted one of his golds, but I don't think that's going to matter anytime soon.
Yeah, luckily that's the gold in the back, so hopefully he doesn't need that until later anyways. Kind of surprised we're not seeing any pre-milled rushes here. I feel like on this map, a pre-milled rush is super effective.
Yeah, but what civs do you want for a pre-milled rush, and where are those civs better used, right?
Well, I think Aztecs. I think you definitely do it with Aztecs. In my opinion, that they're one of the better civs at it.
All right,
Oh,
well there you go.
villager could go down here. A
We'll
nice
go
pick.
down.
Nope, it's safe. Oh, but he didn't quick wall it in right away, so
Oh, he ran back.
he
That was
will
good.
lose that one there. Beck with a nice pick off.
One bill with your scout, maybe that's better than investing all the way into a drush.
Yep, Scout does go down here though, so Beck, did he see the barracks? No, he sees nothing. Oh no, this is bad for Beck. Doesn't see
Well,
anything. Sees the mill, the lumber camp. So he can at least guess that his other resources are over there, but
yeah, it's only bad if Beck doesn't have a good idea of what Andre's gonna do, right? Like
yeah, it's true.
he's not expecting an FC. He knows there'll be feudal military, right? Like have we ever seen an FC on this map? I mean, it's always
Oh, we
some amount of
have.
feudal.
We
Oh,
have, but
well executed.
no, not well executed.
Oh,
So going on to gold nice and early here. Loom on its way for Androo. Should be feudal right after that, I imagine. Walls are coming up here for Beck, who is already almost up, actually. And Andrew will see the barracks come down here. Walls are starting to come up for both. But I think Andrew is really going to have to commit to some walls if he's going to try to keep everything out.
the militia production has started here for Andrew, so maybe looking at men at arms.
Yeah, I definitely think so. It's rough that Beck has walled out a stone and a gold.
Yeah, but if it gets to the point where he needs those, he should be able to secure them, and if he can't, it's over anyway. So
Yeah.
close to his base.
Alright, so 3 militia will be out. Semi-walled up here. Stable is coming down here for Beck, but these militia, soon to be man-at-arms, should be able to distract long enough for him to secure his own base, as he is starting to get walls down now. Think this could be a potential tower rush behind this by any chance? Tower could be devastating on this hill by this gold up here. But actually, no,
Wow,
Andrew does not
look
see
at
that.
look at these walls from back. Why would you wall the back like that? I hate that.
Ooh. Oh, that's painful. All of these walls
Like
are painful. He'll have his main gold right there that will be exposed.
one, these walls aren't going to get up before men at arms are in. Oh no,
This may
Beck, what
be
are
a
you
quick
doing?
GG here. Look at
I,
all these
I
hills exposed.
normally with Beck's map, I wouldn't have said anything about towers or whatever, but but towers or something with this tight of a wall up, and he's pushed off of wood temporarily.
Yeah,
It's
this is a
so
really,
awkward.
really rough position.
And it's so much more res to wall this up rather than walling across.
Yeah, and Beck is creating, or Andrew's getting a lot of value out of this with a lot of idle time coming in here. Phil's leaving the berries, left the wood line. About to be,
That's what.
oh, quick walls, quick walls.
Mm, quick walls indeed, but
Scout
even just
numbers.
force even just forcing him to repair the or keep walling up is going to cause a lot of idle time here. Oh, and there's a
Scout.
hole. There's a hole.
Oh yeah. Scouts coming in going to take free engagement against the Man-at-Arms. There kills one, so
Not
Man-at-Arms should
ideal
still
for
win that fight with this Eagle. Walls at home look to be completely up unless there's a hole somewhere here for Androo. And what's Androo's eco look like here? He has way too much wood. Needs to get farms down here pretty quickly.
Yeah, we got some awkward eco balance, and a 3-ville lead has developed for Beck.
Yeah, Beck did lose all the military he's invested into at the moment. Will be a blacksmith archery range. And, you know, his walls will get up, and Eagle is in here, and actually the archers forward. This could potentially still be a problem.
Yeah, it's just too bad to have lost some men-at-arms to the scouts by the mismanagement there. Attacking the palisade, they could get through these palisade walls so much quicker.
Yep.
Skirm's coming out for Beck. I'll be ready for this.
Yeah, but fletching. He has both upgrades compared to no upgrades for Androo, though.
We have super efficient gold mining at Andrew's base, so there'll be no gold shortages.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really rough position here. No archer upgrades against full archer upgrades. Skirm versus archer.
Yeah, exactly. No upgrades in for Andrew.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh,
Androo is putting some double house walls on the front here. On the one side, so maybe he's thinking about just booming behind this. Andrew says he forgot to switch his TC rally point to gold and ran a bunch of vills there. Shouldn't have been that badly balanced. Yeah, I mean, you're making it work out alright. Honestly, it's not bad. You've got fletching coming in now, at least. Archer production's pretty good. To only 2 skirms, though, here for Beck, as he's just been a boom behind this with 4-ville lead already.
yeah, 4-ville lead, and more importantly, a lot more on food. And that's something we've seen from Andrew throughout the set so far, is just not as many on food as you really want to see for the number of vills he has.
Yeah, 18 farms for him compared to just now a 14th coming up for Andrew. Going to be behind, and probably be behind on this age up time as well. Wheelbarrow even coming in here for Beck.
Yeah, so his Vill lead will melt away a little bit there, but I mean, the eco lead overall only grows.
Yeah, I mean 5 archers forward here. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, that's the problem with this weird wall up from Beck is these archers could get kills on this gold, especially if the hill there.
yeah, there could be a hole somewhere too. It's hard to say, but their skirm numbers should be able to fend this off. I mean, it's full archer upgrades for both players now. 3
No,
skirms.
no armor for Andrew. There.
No, he has armor.
No,
Oh
he
no, he
doesn't.
doesn't. Oh no. I looked at the
See,
wrong
if you were using
stat.
capture age.
Ha ha ha. Rub it in some more, why don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these archers taking a poor exchange here. And that will be the end of those, as Andrew's still trying to micro them here, but to no avail. And back home, well, Beckett's actually on his way to Castle Age. Andrew sitting at close res, but won't be too far behind. But again, like you brought up, the farming eco here is so much better for Beck at this point.
What?
18 farms for
Yeah.
Andrew.
Beck is setting himself up for a win here, and he's doing it the same way he won the other 2 games, which is macro. He's not been winning by managing his military better, by picking superior strategies necessarily. It's by having the better, bigger, more balanced economy.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job with the macro. Will be an eagle switch behind this here for Andrew. And eagles, love eagles, but it takes a long time to mass those, and unless he starts producing them very quickly, he's not going to have any as soon as he gets up. So it will be crossbow by itself until he can get. There comes the Eagle Scout production. All right, so he is going to start producing them. Is getting scale mail armor. Eagles can always turn a game around here. Their mobility, they're good against archers. So far, that's all we're seeing from Beck. So, archers and skirmishers.
Yeah, and crossbow and bodkin immediately clicked for Beck, so we're going to just see more of the same. But I don't know. The eco leads only one Vil, but he does have wheelbarrow in. He is in castle earlier, and the first TC is coming up, so expect the lead to grow back here for Beck shortly.
Yeah, and there's a Vil forward here for Beck coming across the mid, likely for a siege workshop here in a second. And would love to see it placed on this hill. Honestly, if it's on this hill, it's gonna be super hard to press forward here for Androo on this side.
How did Chinese stop Eagle Pike, Juicy?
Eagle Pike. Ooh.
Sorry, Eagle Pike. Yep.
Eagle Pike? Yeah, no, that's accurate. Probably just champion. Be their best bet.
Yeah,
Forwardville
I would agree.
gets spotted. Will go down. That's a big win for Androo right there, preventing that from going up on this hill.
Yeah, it's definitely buying himself time that he really needs. And two Eagle Warriors will clear up this sad little army for Beck, so Androo keeping himself in it.
Yep, Town Watch and now Handcart coming in here for Beck, so he's definitely getting his economy in a really good position. Eagles will do well against these skirmishers, still lacking some upgrades, but all in all, very nice exchanges for Androo here in the last minute. Another town center coming up forward on his forward gold. So it will be 2 TCs to 3.
Yeah, the
Oh, Beck
eco lead for
and Androo's
Beck.
housed.
Yeah, continuing to grow, continuing to be housed. And defensive siege workshop from Beck. That's a real change of fortunes when you're trying to build forward and have to go back.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been fine just to drop in the middle. I did like the attempt to get it on the hill, but obviously a bit risky. And we're going to
Uh,
have night production from back here.
yeah, I'm a little disappointed with Andrew's micro of his archers throughout this. So he has this hill right in front of the main gold. He didn't take advantage of it in feudal. He's not going there now. I feel like you got to hone in on that kind of advantage.
What's up with what, TC? The one forward here, Kados? It's on his gold. And he does yet to scout this gold in the back. Still hasn't seen it. So he's thinking he's short on gold here because his main gold's going to start to get slim. Night Scorpion, jeez. Night Skirm coming up here. Oh wait, no. Night Crossbow? Oh. Alright, so
Pike, but the pike already coming in for Andrew, so maybe he saw the stable there and saw its garrison and decided to make preparations. Spearmen being produced. We already got 6, 7 on the field. They're pikes now, and a forge workshop from him. So Andrew is turning the momentum in this game.
yeah, this is the point where he's going to have to do damage soon though because his villager lead is slowly slipping. Or not slipping, but he's not going to be anywhere near the same villagers here as his opponent shortly. And that spells problems, as we've seen it in the first couple of games of this set already. Ballistic's not in yet, but pikemen here with eagles, with crossbows, going to be a pretty nice position. Eagles and pikes are going to go down here, though. So it's just going to be crossbows left alone in the middle here. Oh, no, and there's a mangonel just popped out. Should go down here. Unfortunate, but... And this is the point where all these military units garrisoned really paying off here for Beck not showing his hand until he wanted to take a good fight.
Yeah, and hard to call that fight anything but good, as you said. Forward University.
Yeah, and Mangonel from Beck taking out Mangonel and doing a ton of damage to these crossbows. But military mass gone. It's going to be very difficult to keep pressing here soon. His economy for Androo.
Yeah, but Siege Monk here against the Cav play with pikes, this could work. He's
Oh,
just got
it
to keep
could.
pressure on.
Yeah. His eco behind it is fine for now. He will be taking out stables, it looks like.
Oh
And
goodness, you're gonna be so excited. Look in the right lane.
oh yeah, I already saw it. Building a town center, getting out there nice and early. That's what you want to see. I don't really agree with the walls there, but Mangonel getting a nice shot against the crossbows here. Beck doing a good job with his Mango Micro here. Androo not so much. He's lost a lot of units to this one Mangonel, but
Losing
stable
archers,
will
losing
stay up.
pikes. Yeah, and really need a second or third Mangonel from Andrew if you're trying to do Siege Monk here.
Yeah, Redemption is on its way in again here. Androo really likes to play with the monks, and he did a really good job microing them previously, so Mangonel will go down here though, as well as a monk potentially. Monk escapes for now. Alright, important to note though that the villager lead is massive, and the way these fights have been taking place thus far, I mean, Beck's in a very favorable position. Monks are getting out there though. Gonna have quite the investment of monks. I like that Andrew's still expanding the eco a little bit.
And it's been all about macro tonight, and Andrew just has not done the job that you need to keep up with the number of vills.
Yeah, and Beck has enough food, just lacking the gold. He's on gold pretty heavily here, but if he were to stop production for a very short period of time or sell a ton of this wood that he's floating, he'd be in a fine position.
Katos, I agree 100%. Especially with the game being stuck in castle for the moment, sending a few archers around to harass your enemy's woodline, very annoying, very cheap way to annoy your enemy. I think Andrew would be wise to take advantage of that on both sides when he chopped through.
Absolutely.
But maybe he just doesn't have the time to focus on that. As he's getting outmassed in military, he's way behind
Oh.
on eco, and he's losing his forward position.
Yeah, Eagles just took a big shot here. I mean, the forward siege workshop is about to go down. Mangonel does pop out, will take a shot on the crossbows, lands a pretty good shot, and a second one, but ultimately still in a rough position here as the Knights will be able to snipe it out here in a second. Mango actually goes down to the Mango, and this is where you have to be kind of worried for Andrew here as crossbow knight numbers with Mangonels pushing forward here. Even if monks pop out of these monasteries, it's going to be very difficult to get conversions with the crossbows here.
Absolutely. And the lack of any stone income up to now for Andrew means this is a really fragile front he has. To the siege knight push could break through anywhere on his base if it gets there.
Yeah. Monk is coming out here. He will try to convert a knight. Would love to see him try to get that to kill a Mangonel, but it goes down. Not enough HP on the monks to survive a downhill hit, and a villager's very forward coming in for a castle from Beck here. So Beck,
And great castle.
yep, he's going to try to solidify his position here. Problem though, there's a lot of military here. Quick walls, quick walls. There's a hole. There's a hole the
Yep.
house here has not been built
Uh,
on.
but he still hasn't built on it at all.
Nope, not
Eagles
committing.
are going to come in, but yeah, even then it was going to go up either way.
Yep, Imp
But
also
this
on its way.
clears, yeah, this clears up the forward. He produces some trebs, and um, Andrew's got to pull something fancy out of his pocket here.
Pretty sure I saw Andrew Deleteville over here. Interesting. But yeah, this ends the push. It was pretty heavy push, and it's going to be difficult to come back. But I mean, he does have a good military mass. He's going to be going all infantry. No reason to switch into archer production of any kind at this point, right? So needs to see what his eco looks like. Oh, it's very rough. He's only got 165 food right now. Not anywhere near clicking up again. Starting to shift onto
Yeah,
more farms.
real bad balance. Way too many on gold, and we've seen this before with him floating tons of gold. So not enough on food.
Trying to put double siege workshop here on the left-hand side of his middle lane, and a lot of eagles here, but they're only eagle warriors. Lots of knights and crossbows here. Mangonels could also get some nice hits, but it looks like the mangoes are not being microed this time. We'll both go down
Yeah,
here.
but the numbers are an advantage for Androo. Other than this castle might turn the battle, but he's got the advantage for a moment here.
Yeah, and even cleaning up this military as much as he did there is pretty effective. What is Imp bringing in here? Arbalest? Yeah, it will be Arbalest for Beck. Bracer also on its way. Beck's economy has definitely shown great things this game. Stables even coming up on the left-hand side lane here in the back. Potentially going to be sending some light cav forward, which could be devastating. It has been chopped through and it is open there. Imperial Age is on its way here for Androo. He only has one tile of gold. Oh, he has the gold over here in the right-hand lane. He still does not see the gold in the back, actually. One tile off from seeing that. Big fight in the middle. And good fight against the knights in the siege. So Arbalest could be in danger on this side. Elite Eagle Warrior should come in as soon as Imperial Age clicks.
I really keep coming back to the passive way Andrew used this lane. I mean, you weren't out of gold. You didn't need more space for farm. So going out there, big advantage is to be able to raid, whether that's sniping wood lines or going in on the side. And
Oh,
he didn't take advantage of going there early, and now it's going to be Beck taking that advantage as Lake Cav coming forward.
yep. And Town Center will be up, but this eco will be wide open. He's going to be able to mass a lot of numbers here. Another forward castle coming from Beck here. This is definitely visible for Androo. Will he notice, though, before it goes up?
Yeah, I mean, is
He's
he going to
reacting
be
to the light cav.
exactly? They're Lake Cav raiding him. There's a lot going on. He did manage to quick wall the Lake Cav out, which is something, but
This castle's going up now, and it's going to be very difficult for him to push this back. No castle of his own. Siege Workshop is up with mangonels in it, so... Whew. The whole eco on the left lane here for Andrew's going to die with all these light cav raids coming in. Elite Eagle Warrior upgrade has been clicked. Light cav being prepared on the northernmost lane as well. Palisades won't hold those out for long. Beck doing all the right things here, making it very difficult for Androo to expand, and he's going to be running out of resources here before too long. He's almost out of gold. He doesn't see the gold in the back, hasn't scouted it.
I would. Yeah, it's really too bad that he hasn't noticed it. I would really like to see Beck be a little more pushy if he's like Cav. Look for eco back here, but luckily a couple of his scouts are going to run in, so he will know about all these juicy villagers that are just begging to die.
Yeah, 35 eagle or 33 eagles coming here, and they're elite eagle warriors. I mean, this is a pretty decent army to deal with. Castle fire not going to be enough.
Yeah, but at the
Hey
same
man, thank you
time,
for the raid, Alka. Oh, big raids on the
Yeah,
files.
but at the same time, 20 Vil's gonna die for Andrew, and he was already behind by like 30, and he's over chopped on his quick wall. So like like Av are gonna be able to go right into the eco for Andrew here.
Yeah, Eagles on the front gonna be pushing in, gonna take out probably all these Arbalests, but at the same time fighting under Castle Fire and losing all these vills. Oh, and there's a hole on that wood line, so the light cav went
Yep.
into the main economy. So cleaning up the eco, 50, 60 vills coming in here. Oof, feels like it's going to be rough.
Yeah, officially less than half the Vils. He's about to one to any moment dip under 100 pop for Andrew. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Andrew's going to be able to pull a game out.
Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, Andrew, his tournament hopes looking grim here. Light Cav about to be breaking into the other side as well. Stonewall's panicking to come up. Eagle numbers dying in the center. A lot of Eagles not being in use to come back and try to clean these raids up here. As Light Cav on the lanes going to do the job here.
Yeah, I think Andrew's just surveying the destruction at this point. Doesn't look like he's reacting at all. So
GG, well played. It comes in. Go take this thing down. Alright, Beck, gonna take the set, guys. Gonna move to the final here. Will face Scamaz in a best of 7. And since we were delayed casting this set, they should have that game to us this weekend. Or that set to us this weekend.
very excited. So looking forward to finals here. What would you say? What was Scam's strength throughout all his sets? What stood out about him to you?
I think macro.
And that's where it's going to be very interesting because we saw Beck win all of these games by having the bigger, better, more efficient, more well balanced eco. Um, so we'll have to see if he's able to shine like that in the finals or whether the scam will outshine him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be very interesting. I mean, for those of you who just joined us, thank you guys. Thank you for the raid there, man. Appreciate it. We're going into our finals here for the 1400 bracket. If you guys haven't seen any of this bracket, all custom made maps by Hitch here. We also have a 1650 max elo bracket that just launched yesterday.
I
So
believe so.
so many games to cast coming up. I'm really looking forward to it. The finals here between Scamaz and holy shit, Andrew. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Oh my goodness. But Andrew, oh my goodness, guys, you guys are crazy. All the support coming in, I can't thank you enough. We're gonna update the bracket in a second here, if I can ever find the link. But 1650 bracket, we're gonna take a quick look at that one as well. Obviously, guys, I kind of already spoiled it. It's Scamaz in the finals here, and it's going to be very interesting. So we have Beck taking a 3-0 against Androo here, moving on to face Scamaz. Man, thank you guys, appreciate it. So this is the 1650 finals, or the 1400 finals. Beck versus Scamaz, two macro heavy players. Think we're gonna have a long, lengthy best of 7.
So looking forward to the best of 7. Any maps that you have not seen much enough in this bracket you think we might see from these players in best of 7?
Yeah, I think since it's 7 games, we have 11 maps. We will not see trade hubs. I don't think so, anyways. Don't think we'll see sunken isthmuses. I think we're gonna see shaded pond more. Bog Delta. I mean, so many maps. For those of you who aren't familiar with all the maps here, Hitch, who's co-casting with me, created all these. We're using them. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to seeing how it progresses. We've seen the development of the meta in the last 3 months we've been doing this.
Oh
So
yeah, it's been a long time.
it has been a very long time. But this is the 1650 bracket right here, guys. Yet to start. We had a weird number of people sign up, so we're just rolling with it. Games should be coming in any day now for this. So we will not only be casting the finals this weekend for the 1400 bracket, which will be between Beck and Scamass, and then we'll dive into the 1650 bracket. Soulful Boy, you're in the second round. So are you?
Y-
You must be Avolia or Valia. I can't pronounce shit, guys. Get used to that at least. But yeah, okay, Evolia, cool. Yeah, you got lucky. You got random seeding here, part of the tournament, just randomly seeding people. Should be a lot of fun. But Andrew, man, great sets in the tournament. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for playing. I hope you enjoyed. Beck, congratulations. Good luck in the next round against Scamass. I'm gonna be messaging both of you here shortly. Any closing words, Hitch, before we send it off for the night?
no, I'm excited for the finals. Excited for the higher up bracket. You know, we've never had players above that 1400 number on a tournament we've hosted, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see players bring a little bit higher level of skill and what they can make of these maps. And especially with all this experience they have, all the games they can see that have been played. We know players like Kados have been here, Exorcist have been here, watching all these games for months, and they're finally going to have their opportunity to play.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Exorcist has been like very vocal about all these being FC maps, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how he plays this one. Kados, one of his maps is in the tournament, so I expect that to be his home map every single time out. But we'll see how it works out. Really looking forward to seeing everybody just play these maps on this. I mean, it's been insane. Again, you guys have been great. I loved everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed. But what's my AoE name? Juicy45?
No, I think he's asking Kados, which I think
Kados!
Kados'
Oh,
name is just
it
Kados
is. He's right here.
101.
He's right here. He's facing Dark Diamonds round one. Uh, lot of repeats in this tournament. A lot of players from the 1400 bracket are permitted to enter here. So, uh, speaking of, we have Jabari, who is in the 1400 bracket. Beck, who we just saw win. He's in the finals of the 1400 bracket.
You
Phoenix.
know, and I want to stress for the players here, don't if you're in the 1650 bracket, don't scoff at these players from the lower bracket coming up, because we saw, what was it, two, at least two of the people from the 1200 bracket make it to the quarterfinals, or
Yep.
or the semifinals even.
Yeah,
Uh,
actually, three players because Geo, Lord Savage, and BBB all made it to the
yeah,
quarterfinals.
yeah. So so those players have experience on these maps. They've practiced them, and they may only be, a 1350 player in the bracket, but they have the potential to go far.
Yeah, experience on these maps has played a very, very important role. And yeah, Andrew, you did. You were like one of the last ones. You and Sir Isaac were one of the last people to jump on that. So looking forward to seeing you guys in that bracket again. Looking forward to seeing Beck go up against Scam Maz here. It's gonna be crazy. But I'm gonna send you guys over to Daniel, pro player. Hope you guys enjoy his stream. That's gonna do it for us tonight. We will be back Thursday, and we'll be here all weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you again for all the support, Andrew. Thank you for the gifts and subs. Everybody for showing up. Thank you for the raid. Butcher your name. A call. A call. No. Sorry. My apologies. GG's. Good luck, everybody. Have fun. Catch you guys soon.